Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Jen. Today I'm going to show you how I made this cute card using my stash. I don't believe any of these items are current anywhere, but I'm not 100% sure on these stickers that I used down here and the ones that I used up here. So let's get started. So I am using Stampin' Up, and this is Blushing Bride. It's cut at 8.5 by 5.5, and you can either score it in half at 4.25 or just fold it over. And then I use a bone folder to get a nice flat fold. And so now this is 4.25 by 5.5. That's your standard American A2 size card. I'll set that to the side for a minute. I'll let you know what else I'm using. I'm using Cookie Cutter Christmas from Stampin' Up. This is years old. And I'm using this stamp here, this cute little Eskimo-y looking bundled up child, it looks like. And warm, heartfelt greetings for a very Merry Christmas. Stamp set up there. Alright, so I'm going to set those off to the side. And then for the inside, you're going to need a piece of white that is 4 by 5.25. And then outside, you're going to need, I'm using polished pink, and this is 4 by 5.25. And then another layer, and this one is 3 3/4 by 5. And then just a scrap piece of white to stamp on for the little guy. And then I'm using the light and dark polished pink alcohol blends and the ivory alcohol blend from Stampin' Up. And then I'm using some stickers from my stash that I had. I just thought they kind of went well with this paper. And then I'm also using the Cookie Cutter punch from Stampin' Up from years ago also. Okay, so let's get started with our stamping. Oh, I forgot, I'm also using the Memento Tuxedo black ink pad for my stamping, and my guy is just a little bit off on my, he was falling off a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna ink him up, and then I'm just going to stamp him straight down, apply a little pressure, let the paper absorb that ink. All right, and I'm just going to set it aside for a moment while I stamp the inside. And that should be all of our black ink. Make sure it's the right way. And then I'm going to stamp it towards the top, but centered in the top here. And again, just letting that kind of soak up. There we go. That looks nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this inside my card, and I like to use the Tombow Multi Mono Liquid Glue. because this gives me a little bit of wiggle room. And this is brand new, so it shouldn't be giving me issues. There we go. That way I have a little bit of wiggle room if it doesn't land where I want it to when I first put it down. I'm just going to try to get that centered nicely. All right, there we go. Looking good. All right. So while I'm at it, I'm just going to attach these also. And then I can put my glue away. So this is going to go down next. I'm just centering that so it's got a nice border all the way around. And then this one can go on. And let's see here. And again, I just want to center this so that there's a nice border all the way around. Okay, so now we are done with our glue. I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to bring this in to color it. And I'm going to start with my lightest color. So that's the light polished pink. And I'm just going to color everything in with this to start with. And I like to go in circles, but you can just color it in however you like. We're just coloring it all one color to start with. And we're gonna go up here. Get that. And I like to turn the paper. And then we're just going to color the boots as well. And we are going to be cutting this out, so it is okay if you go out of the lines a little. Oh, I forgot to keep this out. I used the light basic black blends for the tips of the boots. Okay. And then I use the ivory on the face. And I just love coloring in images. It just brings it so much to life, I feel. All right. So now we're going to take our dark polished pink and we're going to go over areas that we want to have it look like it's a different color. So we're just going to color a little bit around the tips of the boots. And I colored this crisscrossing thing as well as this extra fur part here. And then I did the same on the sleeves. And so what I did was I let it kind of dry a little bit before I went back over it. You know, I let those certain areas kind of dry before I went back over it with the dark polish pink. I mean, it wasn't super long that we let it dry. I mean, you watched me color it, you saw. And now I'm just going to get this lined up as best I can. And that is not very good, so I need to realign it. You just do the best you can. It's not going to be perfect. Most likely it won't be perfect. But it'll be fine. There we go. And then these pieces we didn't use, so those can go off to the side. All right. Oh, and we use pop dots also. So we're done with this for now, so we can put that off to the side. And then I'll let you know that the paper from Stampin' Up that I'm using, the Designer Series paper, is the Whimsy Wonder 12 by 12. Let's see if I can get that under there. There we go. Whimsy Wonder 12 by 12. Okay, now how off is that? I believe that was a paper that they had out last year. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so now we'll bring our paper back in. And I'm going to pull over my little stickers here. And I'm going to pull off part. I'm using ones that say let it snow. You can use whatever you want. You don't have to use the stickers. I mean, it would just be cute just with this on the front and then the inside the way it is. That's adorable in and of itself. But I had these stickers in my stash and I just wanted to play with them and use them. So get out my scissors so that I can cut these, and I think that it should just go to this one. I think that'll be enough. I'm just putting it across the bottom. Okay. So, and you can tell I didn't use as long of a strip as I did on the first one, but that's okay. Like I said, use what you have and it'll be fine. It'll look nice no matter what you do. Okay, so now we're just going to pop this guy up. Oh, I want my scissors out again because I'm going to cut a couple of these in half. So put one on that arm and one on that arm, and then we'll cut one more in half for the legs. And alright, just take those little guys off, throw that in the garbage, put that away, and then just plop him down. All right, so we are almost done. This is such a quick card. Be done in about 15-20 minutes. And then I have these snowflake stickers also in my stash, and I'm just trying to use up some of my stash. So here's some snowflake stickers down here. I'm going to pull them up. Now I know Stampin' Up! Has had, and I don't know what they have now, but I know they've had snowflake embellishments in the past. I think they've had a Let It Snow stamp in the past, and I'm sure there's other companies out there that have Let It Snow stamp sets and snowflake stamps, so you can go ahead and pull them out of your stash if you have them, and go ahead and use them. Isn't that cute? I think that's just so adorable. All right, well, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you want, and hit the notification button if you want to get sorry about the glare. I didn't realize that was there. And then if you want to be notified when I make other videos, go ahead and hit the notification button. I really appreciate you being here and watching my videos. Thank you and have a good day. Bye.